Hello and welcome to Up the Arsenal Carabao Cup. We are through to the fourth round. It finishes 2-0 to Arsenal against Port Vale. And our reward is a tie with Brighton. Yes, Brighton in the next round. That's not going to be easy, is it? So 2-0, it was 1-0 for absolutely ages. It was not the prettiest game again, and the main thing is that we got the job done. Eze scored his first goal for Arsenal, absolutely brilliant. And then Leandro Trossard coming off the bench and scoring. As we always say, Trossard is better coming off the bench. Didn't really do much against Man City like that in terms of scoring goals and stuff. He always seems to come off the bench and score a goal. Trossard and Martinelli seem to do that. They don't seem to score much goals when they start. Look, the game wasn't great. There certainly is not free-flowing football right now with Arsenal. We do seem to be too scared to go forward. As I have said, our attack is the problem right now. Creating chances is the problem right now. And it certainly needs to be addressed, but Arteta does not seem to be addressing it. What is going on there? Because it's just a nightmare. You know, we need to sort out the attack. It's great we're getting clean sheets. But if we can sort that out with an attack, we can go places. Right now, can we win a trophy? Can we win the Premier League? Can we win the Champions League? It's a big question mark right now. Because, you know, we are too slow going forward. And Arteta seems to be a bit reluctant, a bit stubborn to sort that out. Because I don't see any improvement going on game by game. 2 years ago, we were playing great football. Scoring, winning. And yes, we lost down the Premier League. We were playing some good football. Right now, though, it seems to be boring football. Boring to watch at times. And it's not great. What was Arteta doing playing Saka for as long as he did in that game? Even risking him in that game. It seemed to be a bit of a silly decision, really, when, you know, we have, when we've now got Madueke out for at least 2 months. And you're risking Saka, our only other right back, who's just come back from injury in this game. Bad management. Bad management. And that is the question mark surrounding Arteta still. And I have to question him. There was a bit shaky moments with Kepa, passing the ball out from the back. That was not good to see, but in the end, we did not concede a goal. Look, I have to question, you know, Arteta is like, oh, on the touchline, oh, no, didn't score. You need to sort it out. It's your problem. You sort it out. If you're not happy with it, sort it out in training. You know, I mean, having to bring on some of the big guns, you know, we had to bring on Gabriel, Declan Rice to steady the pace out because Port Vale did, for a tiny bit of a spell, look like they might get back into the game, but they did not. So, yeah, that needs sorting out. Definitely. 11 shots today with 4 on target. You see? You see? Yeah. I do want to see the attack get better, definitely. I mean, yeah. And of course, the news in the week with Madueke getting a knee injury. You know, we thought that was tactical at half-time against Manchester City, but it was not. It was because he had an injury. Yet another injury with Arsenal. Seriously, this has to be addressed now. Okay, something is seriously wrong in Arsenal with the training, the fitness coaches, the physios. Something is wrong and it needs to be addressed because we are getting Way too many injuries this early on in the season. And it just cannot continue. It has to be sorted out. It's not good enough. It's not good enough to get this many injuries. You know, what is going on? You know, question marks have to be asked. How can we have this many injuries? And it's always sort of the same thing. Knee injury, hamstring. It's the same thing. So what is going on? It's not a long-term injury. You know, it's better to be out for 2 months. I mean, that is quite long. 2 months. It probably turn into 3 months before he comes back to full fitness. So that is a long time. And that is a huge blow on our season. You know, this happens all the time by new players. They come to Arsenal and they get injured. They don't get as much injured in the previous clubs. And that is a problem. So, you know, it does need sorting out and it needs looking at. So, as we said, Brighton is up next in the League Cup at the end of October. Let's see if we can go one better. And let's see if this season Arteta's semi-final record is better. Because in previous years and stuff, his semi-final record has been shocking. Yeah. And talking about semi-final records, of course, we lost to Newcastle in the semi-final last season. It was 2-0 at home and away, wasn't it? We didn't even score a goal. And of course, next up in the Premier League is Newcastle. So, yes, next up is our bogey team, or was our bogey team last season. Obviously, they haven't got Isaac anymore. So, is it going to be better this time around? Well, we will find out on Sunday. I really hope it's going to be better because, yeah, Newcastle last season, bogey team, lost to them twice, 3 times. Don't know how many times we lost to them, but we lost them quite a bit. We lost to them 3 times out of 4 last season. We did have a win in the Premier League, 1-0, but we lost, of course, 2-0. Home and away in the Carabao Cup, 1-0 at their ground last season. Of course, it is at St James's Park on Sunday. So we lost there 1-0 last season. We cannot lose there this time. That can happen. But we'll find out on Sunday. Yeah, listen, make sure you subscribe to the channel and smash a like on the video. Do that below. And I will see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Goodbye.